Greetings to all of you. I hope you managed to survive the Christmas days without too many stressful moments and internal family parsing. Nevertheless, to return to a solid in-game parsing again for all those Red Mages among you, let me correct the opener I have presented in my ultimate guide, to turn it more into a group-oriented version that I found on the TheBalance website. So check out the link in the description or the TheBalance Discord for further information. And since it's 2019, year of RDPS, one does not simply advocate selfish embolden, right Hinoka? Of course, we also want to implement the 5.1 changes to acceleration, so let us hop into gear shortly and directly into our pre-pull afterwards. The gear section still remains the same like in the ultimate guide. Avoid spell speed, head for weapon damage and item level, and move on to crit afterwards, followed by direct hit, again followed by determination. It's as simple as it sounds. Okay, starting with acceleration on 16 seconds of the countdown optimally, but 15 is okay as well. Followed by a first big cast Ver Thunder on 6, and to make it safe in Party Finder or other environments on 5 seconds of the countdown, followed by a dual cast Ver Arrow, followed by an optional pot in the recast timer. Then we start our first proc Ver Stone followed by Ver Arrow again, followed by Flash, and now the new timing for Embolden to weave it into the main sequence of raid buffs to grant our group and ourselves the best value out of it. Then start the second proc of Ver Fire, followed by Ver Thunder to balance mana, followed by Engagement and Contre Sixth in between their recast timer. Why Engagement? Nearly each Savage fight or other encounters have small stages, and above that, while being a bit less potent on paper, Engagement makes your rotation much more comfortable, so I highly recommend you to use it instead of Displacement. If you have any disalignments, clipping or other difficulties caused by jumping back and delaying your animation a bit. Nevertheless, continuing with Ver Stone, that is another guaranteed proc through our opening cast order, followed by Ver Thunder to reach that 41 milestone. Weave in another Corp before using Magnification to start off our burst melee phase with Riposte. Put in between your Corp and Engagement and ending the whole burst with Scorch. Yes, exactly, there could be a Swift cast put in here to weave another big one, but I really don't like to use Swift cast for that small margin of DPS boost, when there are so many movement requirements in nearly each fight you may encounter. Anyways, after the opener you will start balancing mana again and return to the basic priority system I already presented inside my ultimate guide. That means favor Ver Stone and Ver Fire procs over Jolt 2 and use your OGCDs on cooldown unless a big raid buff is coming up in the next seconds, and try to manage your acceleration properly. Therefore, at the third time you're using it, you will mostly run into the situation of being nearly capped. I recommend you to choose using it instead of delaying it after the melee sequence, even if that means to overcap by a small margin. And yes, don't forget to use Impact instead of Ver Thunder or Ver Arrow if 2 or more targets are available. I hope that I could clarify some points and redeem my selfish embolden once and for all. And if you want to stay up to date for Final Fantasy XIV content, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, take care and enjoy my try against the Eden 4 Savage dummy as a whole.
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching for nothing to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my cross you go through the rain. And someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.